first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arizona Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, look out. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. In Arizona. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he got away from the... Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the defense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give out of the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. Holding. Receiver team. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the road.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just pick.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up third down.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. Here comes the option. Quick toss. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. He didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They're going to run it. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for the score! And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
He's got it. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
And that's in Arizona.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw it again. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Husker! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a deep. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Oh, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D easily.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. The option look. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Unloads it left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This defense came into the game knowing they could not give up explosive plays. The secondary is going to have to do a better job in coverage, and now they've got their backs up against the wall in their own red zone.
And that ball is picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. The play action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And goes down. at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Finds his tight end. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. Arizona in a hurry. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He finds his man.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They get to the line quickly. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Nebraska! He did that one all by... Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Arizona runs out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Bug meet windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the first down. Let's not do too many more of those.
Dances away. Still on his feet at the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Tackled immediately after the catch. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Dumps it off in the flats. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And the Huskers have it with a first and goal. They want to throw it. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming in it. Here comes the offense on first down. 3:25. He's looking to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been